All right, everyone, we are continuing the momentum that we had last night, after it was a Star Wars marathon of breaking. We're going to kick it off with a lot of the same, with hopefully the same results as well. Sorry. We are going to open up for James. Hey, Daryl, how you doing, man? I'm glad you're watching. James is going to kick it off with 3 boxes of Star Wars Saga. James says I can go through this kind of quick. We're going to be hunting for the hits. There are 24 packs in here. The last 3 cards of the pack are all we need to worry about. So we're going to do that. We are going to headhunt. All the base cards are going to be donated to the teacher's desk, so kids are going to be getting their hands on these as a reward for good studies and for learning. So it's going to a good cause. With no further ado, let's rake that razor sharp piece of metal across the plastic and rip this box open. And then savagely shred these packs to release their contents. Daryl, you know, it's funny, man. I'm actually doing my dream job too. Yep. So this is all we need to see. These last 3 cards are the only places hits hide in these packs. In all of the cases worth that I have broke, it has never snuck up on me and not been those last 3 cards. So we are... And you got 2 more on top of this, right? Hey, man, you guys pick it and I'll rip it. I actually, believe it or not, I'm a little bit limited in comparison because I have a whole case break that I'm going to squeeze in a little bit later. And I have about 10 boxes free. That's about it. I may run out today. I think there is a slight underestimation of how much Star Wars I break. However, I did get new stock. The cool news is you guys are going to see a lot of new stock. I'll be popping that up in a little bit so that everyone can get an idea of what's new. On a 99, saving the strangers. I am hoping that I get to pull out the throne again. I really like when I have to put cards on the throne. They usually make for gorgeous pictures and a nice frame for the shots. Speaking of shots, how many of you celebrated after all of the insane hits you acquired last night? Anybody have a little Patron or Don Julio to the face before you went to bed? For those of you just joining us, because I just had a bump of people jump in, probably Facebook, we're blowing through these fast. We're just checking the last 3 cards. That's where the hits are. Because we have a lot to get through today. The group breaks are going to be slower. This is a personal break. So don't think this is how I handle the biz. 'Tis not. 'Tis but an exercise. 3 out of 99. C3PO. AJ's like, I watched Empire. Jim grabbed a glass of red. And Vince said, I went night-night. Hit the old hay. Oh, here we go. What do we have? Oh, it's our favorite stash. Biggs Darklighter. The stash man himself. So my wife, after watching some of the break, was looking at the autographs like, gee, these autographs are really, really nice. I was like, yeah, I know. She said you should collect all of them and then get a frame and then frame them like next to each other, collated, so it's just one big picture of all the different autographs. And I said, you know what? That is the finest idea I think I've heard so far. So I may be, in the near future, i.e. next month, surfing through and grabbing some random autos and making a framed collage of Star Wars autographs. Probably all black base autos, nothing parallel more than likely, simply because this is going to be a budget-friendly collage. Last pack says the Millennium Falcon on a 250. Where is... There it is. Alright, build your own Millennium Falcon. The only real question is when you build your own Falcon, is it a rectangular dish or is it a circular dish? My Star Wars people will know what I'm saying. My not-so-Star Wars people will be lost. However, legitimate question. All right. As I reach into the soul of the next box, let's see what we pull. Greg, bud, what's going on, man? How you doing? I saw you, were, singing a little, Bob Marley earlier. Three little birds, huh? I dig it. I dig Marley. I just wish he would have let modern medicine do its thing when it could have saved his life. Sounds like another famous person who just let a very easily curable cancer take his life because he felt like he was smarter than everyone else. Because he founded Apple. But let's be real, Wozniak was really Apple. The other guy was just a salesman. So I have I'm going to be experimenting with a little bit of lounge jazz, some light loungy jazz when we are not recording. So I found if I'm streaming and music is on, as long as a representative of that music company is not watching my stream while I'm doing it, there is little reprimand. It's only when I post the videos that they have an automatic bot. Get this. This is how ridiculous they are. They have a bot that screens every single video uploaded, scanning it for anything that may sound like a song, and then listening to it, identifying it, and seeing if it's in their catalog. At which time, they then send you a cease and desist to take it down. So as long as I'm not recording and posting, we're gonna be listening to some tunes. I have to keep them family friendly, so my Straight Outta Compton playlist is not going to be on the docket. Out of 250, this is one we don't see a ton of, the Imperial Speeder. I think I've only pulled one before, but that is a cool looking one. That was the other thing is we were thinking of just doing these like bricks in a frame and just having all the different schematics with like a white background or a yellow background. Woo! She was not flipped over. Well, there's Enfys Nest. Technically, the first person who started the resistance. If you think about it, she is the mother of the resistance. Thanks to a little movie called Solo for pointing that out. But that's Erin Kellyman. I've only pulled her, I believe, once before as well. All right, Rich and Miserable. I will, Andrew, let me go ahead and ask Alex. Typically, all of the tracking gets uploaded about an hour after the truck leaves. Trucks leave usually at 5 o'clock, so I will see what's going on with that. Let me get your information to him. All right, Alex is in the lounge. He is going to jump on that and respond to you. My precious hands are not for typing at the moment. They are for tearing open Star Wars and finding autographs. I'm just kidding. He actually knows the system better than I do, so he would be a quicker resolution than me. That's why I tasked him. He is more well-versed in the client than I am. I mean, yeah, I'll have to give him that. Actually, he's better than most people as a whole, in general, for mostly everything. If you guys ever get the chance to hang out with Alex, watch out. He is a bundle of joy. And it is always an adventure with him. All right, this one is out of 99. It is the Millennium Falcon, but just a lower number. It is the orange variant. All right, now it's auto time. Let's aim for either a 1 of 1, because it seems to be what I was doing all day yesterday. Actually, technically, it was this morning. All day this morning. Or a nice printing plate wouldn't be such a bad option. There is out of 25, Kylo Ren and Snoke. Three total for Poor and Happy. Another Poor and Happy. I'm just reading the chat. It's going by kind of quick.
Yeah.
Rich and happy. No, I think everybody would choose rich and happy if that was the case there. Vince. I have been on both sides of that fence, and I will tell you, at the end of the night, what I preferred. Thanks, Carl. I believe that is a compliment. There is Tom Kane, the voice actor for Yoda in the animated Clone Wars. What I should do is I should do one frame of Clone Wars and then one frame of the other actors. Yeah, man, I honestly... two things. First of all, nothing I say reflects David Adams' Card World. My opinions are solely mine and not theirs. I don't talk politics on the show when we're breaking. I might talk world politics, which is slightly different because I'm not specifically taking one particular side. I usually will react to events as they happen. As somebody who does have an interest in U.S. politics, whether it be one side or another, I'm really not looking forward to watching any of it at all. I just think it's going to be a show. Everyone's mind's already made up. Nothing anybody says is going to change anybody's mind. It is what it is. America has turned into that type of country. So, but hey, you know, I could get surprised and that would be nice. All right, 3 boxes. Here's your 3 autos. Here are your 3 schematics. Forgive me for my stutter. You got 2 greenies and a purple. Not a bad haul. Can you tell I talked a lot yesterday? My voice is gone. Not a bad haul, considering the inexpensive buy-in. Does not cost you very much to crack open this stuff.